What is up, chosen ones? It's your boy Big Matt back at you with another banger. Today, I just want to talk about how the gossip needs to stop. That means if you are not going to talk about what you got to gossip about in front of the person who you're gossiping about, you shouldn't be doing it. This is going to be very hard because gossiping is very fun. But to stop, just ask yourself, if this person was standing right next to me that I'm gossiping about, would I be doing it right now? Would I be saying these things right now? You probably wouldn't. Most people are scared to say things in front of people or to their face. So what they do is they get with their buddies and talk about that person behind their back. Now, what is done in the dark will be brought to light. 2025, Age of Aquarius, and really, there's not much more to say about that. Things tend to get back to people these days. If you guys want to continue and gossip, which is some very low vibrational stuff, go ahead. Spend hours of your day talking about people behind their back. See where that gets you. How about instead of talking behind someone's back, you guys talk about something about yourself and how you want to improve yourself or anything along the lines of that. Something that's going to actually empower yourself or empower others, with not tearing others down or trying to destroy the reputation of somebody else. Like I said, an easy way to stop gossiping, because it needs to come to an end. There's too many people who are out here just gossiping, talking, but they ain't walking. They ain't walking it like they talking it. Because at the end of the day, how lame is it to just spend all your time and energy talking about somebody else? And quite honestly, if you're actually spending hours on end talking about somebody because of what they did to you, isn't that kind of them controlling you? Because you're like literally spending like so much time and energy bringing, like giving more energy to whatever they did, whatever you feel like they did wrong to you. It's like you're giving it more energy by dwelling on it, and also just putting all this emotion into it, and getting in your feelings about somebody, and instead of just being unbothered. Like when you're completely unbothered by something that someone does to you, you win. And that's the great part about it. It's like you don't even need to respond. And another thing too is we need to work on, when this doesn't have anything to do with gossip, but instead of reacting to things or reacting to what people do, how about we just respond? Because if we just start working on responding instead of reacting and acting out of pocket, if something doesn't go your way or someone does something that you don't like, you'll also reach a new level of just untouchable. But if we're constantly reacting and acting out of pocket, then we're ultimately, catching an L. Now, L's aren't always as people think they are. They're learning lessons. That's what L's stand for me. It's a lesson. So if you want to, you know, react until the point where now you're like, I don't want to do that anymore, and you start to learn like, hey, you know, doesn't serve me to react anymore. That's ultimately learning a lesson. And you move forward and keep it pushing. It's not a L as in a loss. It's a lesson. But yeah, starting 2025, guys, make yourself a promise and stop gossiping. When you're gossiping as well, you're casting spells all over the place. Like, you don't even know that, do you? So don't, like, be careful, especially when you're gossiping about like a chosen one, because, you know, touch not my anointed, for your whatever will be, I don't know, tripled. Judgment will be tripled. That kind of goes the same way as for when you're talking about someone who's anointed or someone who's highly favored by the Most High. So be careful who you also be gossiping about, dude, because you might have to watch that person eat one of these days. Like, God will prepare a feast in front of your enemies, and they'll be forced to watch you eat. So be careful who you're gossiping about, because you may be talking all this crap about them, but then one day you might have to watch them freaking thrive and eat a 5-course meal right in front of your 2 eyes. And it's going to be, you're going to have to eat those words back up as that person's eating their 5-course meal, because you just talking wet on someone who's actually doing things instead of doing something yourself. And whether they're moving in integrity or not, that's none of your business. You know, acknowledge it, keep it pushing. Gossiping isn't going to help the situation. What is it going to do? Be honest. It's not going to do nothing. All it's going to do is just have you spending time talking about someone else, and ultimately you're giving them more power the more you talk about them. So it's up to you to make up your mind whether, because, you know, when you react to things, bro, like I said, if someone's able to control you emotionally, they're like, and like say something and get you to react emotionally, they can control your emotions. That means they could control your body, bro. So don't freaking let them do that to you, dude. Like, you gotta literally protect yourself by just like not reacting and just responding. Because and on top of that, just don't spend time giving things that don't serve you more power by spending time of your day talking with another person who's also going to give more energy to it. It just doesn't serve you. So if you agree with this, you guys, you know, make sure you like that, hit the like button. And I don't know, whatever you guys do is cool. I'm cool with or without the comments, with or without the likes. I'm cool with or without the subscribers. Still gonna be doing me. You know, Most High, you know, requested me to share some of my knowledge with you guys. So this is what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, then I guess go somewhere else. Peace.